Hey everyone, Charlie here from the Atomic Age, and if you have not seen recently, a new movie by Christopher Nolan is coming out this July called Oppenheimer, about the Manhattan Project, following the titular Robert J. Oppenheimer, the chief scientist of the Manhattan Project. I recently did a review of Fat Man and Little Boy, which is also a movie about Oppenheimer and the Manhattan Project. Now we get to see Christopher Nolan's take on it. Christopher Nolan, of course, famous for movies like The Dark Knight, Dunkirk, Inception. Inception. All right, without further ado, let's take a look at the trailer for Oppenheimer. Oh yeah, look at that. Looks like real fire. The fire rises. Oh, that's a very sparse Nolan-looking shot. Oh my god, look at Cillian Murphy. Looks so gaunt.
They won't fear it.
Wow, look at that. Yeah, okay, assembling the bomb here. So in the center there, we have our core of the nuclear bomb, as it were. No, that's not all plutonium. That would be, the real plutonium fist critical mass would be like maybe the size of like a grapefruit or something, if even that big. Plutonium is very dense. It's about 3 times heavier than steel. So it takes up a very small space, comparatively speaking. So, and then, yeah, all these geometric chunks, these soccer ball looking things, are the explosive that are used to create the implosion, squeeze the core together to get a nuclear bomb. Yeah, that's a really cool shot.
Until they understand.
So this little bit here with the bowl full of marbles and dropping some marbles onto it, kind of evocative of adding particles to the nucleus of an atom. Trying to think what this little demonstration is trying to analogize here off the top of my head. Could either be using it to try and show what happens when you put a neutron into an atom, but it's dropping multiple neutrons in. You only need one to split an atom. Is it trying to show adding mass to the plutonium sphere for critical mass? So yeah, not sure exactly what they're trying to analogize there, but it's just evocations of protons, neutrons, nuclei, nuclear physics.
And they won't understand.
All right, here they're assembling the bomb at the Trinity test site. The bomb was delivered in... So we got the whole outer thing, the explosives, the bomb casing, the real, I guess the real part of the bomb that people would think... it's not a nuclear bomb till it's put in is the plutonium core. So this would be, it's delivered in 2 hemispheres, which are by themselves, safe, even assembled safe, because the bomb has to be squished by the surrounding explosives of the bomb before it becomes critical. So they are assembling the bomb right now by lowering in these hemispheres of plutonium and completing the core, ready for the Trinity test shot, the first nuclear explosion.
I don't know if we can be trusted with such a weapon.
Cillian Murphy looks like a madman in this movie, and I'm sure that's rather representative of Oppenheimer's state of mind during this project. Not necessarily because of the implications of making a bomb, but more just probably the high stress environment of it. I know he did get more philosophical about the bomb and such. He looks a lot different than the actor that portrayed Oppenheimer in Fat Man and Little Boy, who was also on Star Trek: The Next Generation. But that actor looked a lot more normal in Fat Man and Little Boy, whereas Cillian Murphy just looks, wow, looks like something is very wrong with him. So I originally thought this explosion was CGI, but I think all these explosions are actually practical. I believe the reason that the explosion did this weird behavior here, this happened in the real Trinity shot, is there were wires like holding up the test shot tower, and for reasons that I do not know, I just know why it happened, do not know how, but the explosion followed these cables down to the ground, so that's why you got these weird little tendrils kind of protruding from the explosion here, because yeah, what we're seeing here is the fireball of the nuclear explosion. This is all within the realm of microseconds, everything we're seeing right now. The nuclear explosion is done at this point. By the time we see the fireball this big, like The fissioning part is completely done at this point. It's now just the insane temperature that was developed at the core has created insane pressure, and it's just that's what you're getting is that crack of pressure is the resultant plasma shockwave, everything like that. Okay, right here they're walking on like a field with like some bleachers. I'm assuming they're at the University of Chicago here, which is where Enrico Fermi created the first critical chain reaction in a reactor built right under those stands over there somewhere. Just a collection of graphite and natural uranium. It wasn't even a reactor. It was just a chain reaction. So not a reactor that we imagine today with like pressure vessels and containment buildings. No, this was way before that. This is literally a pile of it was called a pile, Chicago pile. It's a pile of graphite and uranium blocks stacked together, and they got to go critical chain reaction. Ooh, look at that! Wow, Oppenheimer. There you go. Definitely a Christopher Nolan looking movie. Wow, 70mm, 35mm in IMAX. Okay, I think I did know that. Christopher Nolan still shoots on film, doesn't shoot on digital. Wow, yeah, I might have to try and see that in IMAX. That's going to be... It looks really great. Overall, looks like it should be a fine movie. Nolan likes to... not the biggest fan of all of Nolan's movies, but they're all definitely well made. You know, it's hit or miss for me with Nolan movies. Dunkirk I thought was pretty good. I love The Dark Knight. Batman Begins. Didn't really care for Inception. But yeah, I'm looking forward to this. So yeah, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Oh, f*** off.
Until they understand it.
Why is this happening right now? God damn it.